I can't even identify which bone just cracked.
Hi, it's Bella
And Sophie.
Welcome back to Vegucated. Today we'll be doing some Q&As, some quaz.
Some quaz?
It's quite early in the morning for me, so if I look like my eyes are closed, they're not, okay? Just letting you know.
So we asked you guys on Instagram to ask us some questions, whatever questions you wanted, and we are really small right now, so we didn't get a lot of questions, but we did get enough to do a Q&A. So that's pretty cool. So this is our first Q&A.
Such a thing.
That's our thumbnail.
I
That's
know.
our classic
We do
one.
it all the time. Okay, let's get her going.
Let's dive in.
Hey, yo.
What is the best way? I can't. What is the best way a friend can help fight an ED? I can't.
In my opinion, the best thing you can do is not try to jump in and fix it, because an eating disorder is something that requires both medical and psychiatric attention. So you can't try to jump in and fix your friend or your loved one's eating disorder. The best thing you can do is be there for them and make it known that you're there for them.
Especially because you always just want to like fix everything, especially when you're really close with your friend. You always just want to be like, hey, I can fix you. But like, you can't just be like the only one. They also need to get other support systems around them. Try your best to just, open your arms for them.
If you are underage and you know that your friend has an eating disorder, but maybe you're the only one that knows, or maybe you suspect they have an eating disorder, the best thing you can do is first confront them, and second, go to an adult, because you can't help your friend by yourself, or your loved one, whoever it is. Next question. What's your favorite food to cook?
I love stir fry. I don't cook much. Let's just get that right out in the open. I make stir fry out of like frozen vegetables. Does that count?
That counts.
It's gonna count. Potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I don't cook much. My meals aren't that interesting, not gonna lie, it's kind of sad.
My favorite thing to cook is I don't know if this counts, but oatmeal. I like to make fancy oatmeal
It does.
bowls. And I don't just make like plain oatmeal, like I
No.
go all the way.
She does.
I even made her vegan oatmeal cookbook.
She did. It's like so pretty. And I don't know how to make my food pretty, that's why I make frozen vegetables.
Do you ever feel like people ask, how are you feeling, too much without actually caring? I feel like we're conditioned to ask,
How are you?
and then we're also conditioned to respond with,
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah.
and then if you happen to say,
Oh, I'm having a shitty day.
that person's just kind of caught off guard, like,
yeah.
oh. So I feel like we unconsciously ask the question, how are you? But I think it just all depends on where the question's coming from.
Yeah.
You can tell when a person genuinely wants to know how you are, but I think most of the time we're just conditioned to ask this question, and it's just abnormal when somebody says,
I'm not good.
so yes, I think that people ask, how are you feeling, too much without actually caring, but not always.
Yeah, not always. Sometimes people actually like,
Oh, how are you?
and I'm like,
Hey, I'm not doing so well.
they're like,
Let's talk about it.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
if someone walked in here and be like, oh, hey, how are you guys? Be like, it's
Good,
just kind
how
of
are
like,
you?
yeah, get out of here, What is the best way to help a friend with an eating disorder when you can't directly talk to them?
Now, when you say this, I'm assuming you mean you don't have face-to-face connection with them. If you are able to contact this person through like social media or through letter writing or anything like that, just make it known that you're there for them. That's all you really can do if you're not with this person. Just try and let them know,
Hey, I'm here even though I'm not physically there. I'm here. Yeah, even though I'm not here, I'm here.
that's all you can do. Just be open, be there. Say, I'm there for you. Don't have to be there physically to be there for a person. Do you like to write letters? Yes.
Yes. We write letters to each other.
We do. We see each other, but we write we wrote letters a lot when I was in treatment.
Yeah.
And personally, I think it's much better than email or texting because it's very personal, especially when the letters are handwritten.
I know.
And and it's fun. It brings me so much joy.
I love getting letters.
When you sent me the first letter I got in treatment and I opened it and it was your handwriting, I was just so excited.
It makes me happy.
Yeah, it made me very happy.
Letters are fun. They're very intimate, and I dig that.
I dig it too.
I dig it. It means you took the time to write that person a letter. How do I get enough protein as a vegan?
Here's the thing. To get enough protein as a vegan, you don't have to just be eating nuts and beans for every meal. You don't have to just be eating spoonfuls of nut butter. As a vegan, if you eat an abundance of food and a variety of food, you're not just eating the same thing every day, you should be able to get enough protein. And try incorporating more protein-rich foods into your diet if you're not doing that. Like, incorporate some more beans or incorporate some more tofu, things like that. There's protein in plants. There's protein in every plant food. Some obviously not as much as other foods, but if your plant-based milk choices like almond milk or cashew milk, milks that don't have a lot of protein, I talked about that in the video. Vegan staples and substitutes. Try switching it up for a bit. Try soy milk, milks that have more protein. Just try incorporating some more of those foods into your diet more regularly. But just make sure you're eating a variety of foods.
Make sure you're getting enough calories.
Get all those macronutrients.
We love them.
So that is it. Those are all the questions that we've got. Thank you for watching our first Q&A. We will be making more of these, hopefully, as we grow as a community. This week is Eating Disorder Awareness Week in Canada, so we will be posting a video every day this week. So keep checking in.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
These are my arms and they're open. Like a crocodile.
Oh, we can't do it at the same
No,
time.
just... It's like
What are we doing?
applause.
Let's try and go faster. Anyhow,